Major details have been released about a new massive war that could be launching here. We're hearing that this could be starting in the next 24 hours with what is currently unfolding. Now, I'm going to be sharing with you the latest, the headlines coming out on this, that Iran has said that they have now dismissed the United States, various nations, even Arab nations, calling for them to hold restraint. They're saying even if this sparks an all-out massive war, World War III, Iran is preparing for a multi-layered, multi-day attack against the United States, against Israel. And the United States is preparing for the attacks to support Israel in this. Now, in addition to that, we're also hearing that nations around the world, United States, UK, and various nations, they are urging their citizens to evacuate the Middle East immediately. Calls for Lebanon, Beirut. They're actually saying it doesn't matter where you go, get out now. The United States telling them book whatever flights are available, get whatever ticket you can, evacuate immediately because this is coming. There is likely, they're saying, possibly within as soon as early as Monday, within probably the next 7 to 8 hours in Israel time, that the war is going to be starting. So they're saying, get out immediately. Take whatever flight you can, get out. It doesn't matter where, just get out of the area. Evacuate now. So if you are somebody watching this right now and you know somebody that is an American citizen, if you have friends or family that are in the Middle East, tell them right now that they need to evacuate.
Shalom, Yasharallah. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the beloved elders and the apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to you, hopeful elect Akim out there laboring, that are pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. This is your brother Amar from the GMS Boise Idaho camp, coming at you with a lesson on this war update, man. And, as you can see, things are escalating over there in the so-called Middle East. Between the Lico Hats and the Arab nations, which we know are the, lack of better words, you just have to call it what it is, the so-called Zionists against the Arab Muslim world. And that's the conflict that's going over there right now. And these strong Arab nations that are militarily able to fight are, getting attacked, and they're not, running away and hiding like they used to. They're shooting missiles now. There was a barrage of missiles last night that hit Israel, in a few places, which was more than normal. As they said, there's been videos posted on that, that are circulating. But the point of this being is that this all lines up to prophecy, and things in World War III may not kick off overnight, and the whole world ain't going to collapse tomorrow. But this is just another thing, series of events that show the escalation in the region over there in the Valley of Jehoshaphat, and in the so-called Middle East. We have been watching the Euphrates River been drying up, so all the prophecy is pointing towards escalation in this time right now. All this, the time that we are living in right now, is just the escalation to the point of this world tipping over and the systems that run the governments to collapse worldwide, and that's your money, that's your Salakia. That's your way you get groceries, your food, everything, man, is going to be messed up once this is at a full-blown peak. This is Ezekiel 38:4, and this is the prophecy that's taking place, bringing these nations to war. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai that is bringing these nations to war. This is Ezekiel 38:4, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. So it's not going to be a company of men, a band of horses and horsemen, and this is figuratively speaking to the military might, the power of the military, all the different tanks that they got, the helicopters, the amphibious vehicles, the troops with their type of special weapons, the armor, bulletproof vests, helmets, all the technology Esau has, they're going to be bringing it, and this is Esau is going to be fighting against these nations as well, but these are the nations that have those capabilities just like Esau does. But this is not talking about Edom. This is Ezekiel 38:5, Persia, which would be the modern day back in the day, they were called Persians, and that's scripture identifies them. Ethiopia, which are those Hamites down there, and they're bucking up against Esau and kicking him out of Africa, and Libya, so these are all the countries in this, and it's not so much so, it is these countries, but it's also the areas that these countries are inhabiting in the ancient world that is going to be, the countries that call themselves by different names today, even though Libya, Ethiopia, are still countries. They're going to bring in the other Arab nations as well, like United Arab Emirates, EU, the Saudis, all these ones that aren't mentioned in the scriptures, but they are a key players in prophecy. All of them with shield and helmet, again, military might, and all these things are told to us in scriptures, and you will know these things when they pop up based on what the scriptures say. This is Revelation 1 and 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. And we are at that time right now. And blessed is he that readeth. So you got to be able to be reading and be studious, and be able to be able to recall this information, be able to connect the dots when these certain situations happen, to be able to understand what's going on, because a lot of Jake out here lost, man. They're in a camp that's deceiving them. They're not getting the full truth, so it's a very count yourself very blessed to be a part of the truth, as Great Millstone teaches it. This is 2 Esdras 15 and 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. And I wanted to bring that scripture, because it coincides with Revelation 1 and 3. Blessed is he that readeth, because Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's words are scripture. Yahushai is the scriptures. He is the word. So if you can understand this, you understand what you need to be doing in these last days, you'll be better equipped to deal with these things that are happening in your life that will affect you directly. So it would behoove you, which means it would be in your good interests to learn this truth while you can, and stop playing fucking games. Because, hey man, get yourself right in the spirit, because everybody else around you that's not is going to collapse and fold and just give up, really, if they don't have the built themselves up in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai to be able to deal with these things and digest the things as they come. Because, amen. This is verse 3. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity, which is the unbelief, of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Because this is not a popular thing. This is not something that a lot of people want to be a part of, or think that it's really going to happen. But it's your faith that's going to get you saved, because you got to worry about yourself. You don't got to worry about other people. You got to worry about yourself. So make sure that you get this for yourself first and foremost before you want to try to teach someone else. You got to be fully persuaded in your own mind. And this is one of those events that come up that this is the truth. So stay vigilant, stay circumspect, stay reading, man, because this is real. And Lord willing that this lesson was edifying. Till next time, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and infinite glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Till next time, Lord willing, Shalom.